Sometimes it comes on like rolling thunder, waves pulling me under the rock of Gibraltar. There's nowhere in sight. Sometimes it comes on in the park on a sunny Sunday afternoon. All the couples are pushing their strollers, and birds and bees and everything is shoulder to shoulder. Sometimes it comes on when my heart's not breaking, when I'm not aching with desire, when I am not on fire. Sometimes it comes on after a party. I say goodbye to my sweet friends, close the door, drive away, go home and go to bed. Sometimes it comes on when I hear distant laughter, when the hum of my house fills my ears, with picture books and one teacup and days and months and years. Sometimes it comes on when my heart's not breaking, when I'm not aching with desire, when I am not on fire. Really excited to be back at the University Theater. Thank you all for coming out on a Wednesday night. I heard a little bit of the sound check of Aaron's band, and they're amazing. You're going to have a great time. You're going to dance, and we can fill up the aisles. I don't think we're going to break the fire code tonight. And I'm going to mainly do all new songs. There's going to be one song you haven't, that if you know my music, you might have heard before, but I'm going to do it in a different way. And some of them are new, as in like 4 years old, but they just haven't been recorded yet. So. That one. And this is new, as in a month or so ago. It's called Natural Beauty. I like the way the snow looks today on the branches of my neighbor's leafless tree. Can I turn that same gaze back to me? Gently noticing beauty, 'cause I've never seen a fashion magazine that makes me feel happy or whole. They carve out the soul, sell me back my insecurity. I'd rather read the bark of a ponderosa pine tree. Come out. if he was beside me? How would I look with her on my arm? Maybe then I would belong. But like any competition to gather up acquisitions, this one leaves me feeling lonely and empty. There is no one who'll ever fill that hole in me. It's like trying to survive on poison candy. Come out to the field, get dirty, get real, feel your natural beauty. Come out to the woods, feel yourself understood, feel your natural beauty, feel your natural beauty, yeah. And if a sexy body and a pretty face are what it takes to feel at peace, then Hollywood must be quite an enlightened place, full of happy, healthy marriages and grace. But I was born in Iowa, not far from the Mississippi River, where the soil is rich and dark. And my body grew up with my heart, and I don't want to tear them apart. I know my flesh and bones and blood are like moss and stones and mud. I'm just another feature on the landscape. I will not be subdivided or confused. I'm a wilderness to be discovered, to be loved. Come out to the fields, get dirty, get real, feel your natural beauty. Come out to the woods, might do you some good to feel your natural. Come out to the fields, get dirty, get real, feel your natural beauty. Come out to the woods, it might do you some good to feel your natural beauty, feel your natural beauty, yeah. Thank you. So I'm a Sagittarius. Any other Sages out there? Yeah. Well, if you read Rob Bresney's horoscopes, you know that Sagittarians are always on the cusp of doing something really fun. He's always like, Sagittarius, the world is your oyster. And, but the downfall of Sagittarians, so I've been told, I like to blame it on my sign and not just make it a me thing, is that we sometimes can be like overly impulsive, like something comes into our minds, like maybe we need to fly around the world and, you know, take part in a mass demonstration in Fiji or something, and it's like, well, sure, let's do it. And on the relationship level, that sometimes we can blurt things out without thinking about what they mean. And I wrote this song years ago about that very thing, and then it's been really fun as relationships have come and gone to be able to use it over and over and over again. It's one of the ways that songs like are this horrifyingly accurate mirror as you see, no, it's really not about them, because here I am in yet another relationship doing the exact same thing. And here's a song to remind you that it was true 4 years ago. This is called Too Early. Words are such blunt and clumsy tools in my hands. I tried to use them with elegant precision, but like a drunken surgeon, my scalpels and sutures turned to weapons. And silence is such a tender thing between two souls. But I went off like a firecracker, too quick, too loud, too bright, sent you scurrying back into the night. a.m. It's too early to be writing a song about you. We're 1 week in. It's too early. It's too early. But here's the deal. I like you. I wanna look into your eyes again. I wanna make you smile. I wanna kiss you. I wanna know who you are. Hey, mister, why don't you drive yourself right on over here? I've got a place for us to park while the fireworks go off and the dogs bark. I just wanna hold your hand and watch the sparks. Thanks. Song's on my last album called Bind Me to Free, but I do it kind of raucously with the band, and I'm going to do it not raucously without the band. I turned 18 in September '01, graduated the next May. What with all the flag waving and no money in savings, I decided to join the army. My brother said, be careful, little sister. Oh, it's not like what they show you in the pictures. They say be all you can be, but it seems to me they'll turn you into what they want you to be. I got shipped out October '03. They sent me over to Kuwait. And the day I arrived, some guy looked me in the eye and said, oh shit, another chick who can't pull her own weight. He said, you better look out, little sister. Oh, it's nothing like what they showed you in the pictures. Yeah, they talk about smart bombs and civilian rights. Well, it don't mean shit when you're getting shot at in the middle of the night. But I remembered what my sergeant back in basic said. He said, war will show you what you're made of when you go head to head with evil death. That's when you find out what you're capable of. Well, I ended up in Abu Ghraib after the war was supposedly over. Well, you had to be tough with those Iraqi thugs. You had to be tough with your fellow soldiers. Now I don't know what to tell you, mister. Oh, you can see for yourself in the pictures. Now you ask me if I got anything to say. Well, no, sir, I was born to listen and obey. And I don't know what to tell you, Mom and Dad. I'm still the same girl you had. I guess Sarge was right. This war has shown things about me I'd never know. This is not about war, at least not in the conventional sense. It's supposedly about love. Sometimes people say they're connected. I'd like to think that they're not. I'm sick of throwing good love after bad. Just leaves me feeling lonely, stuck and sad. I should be hearing this is the best thing I've ever had. I'm not saying that it's pearls before swine, but maybe a little bit along those lines. I should be hearing thank you for giving me a little of your time. If you're playing it safe, you shouldn't choose me. If you're playing it cool, then you're gonna lose me. 'Cause I want someone who's not afraid to show me his desire. Are you playing for keeps or only for maybes? I wanna be with somebody who will claim me with a light shining in his eyes. Says he's playing with fire. Yeah, he's playing with fire. Oh, he's playing with fire. I let a loving man give me a kiss. He reminded me what real tenderness is. He told me, honey, you should have all the best there is. And as I drove away into the night, I started thinking, hey, you know he's right. Why try to turn a sow's ear into a silk purse? Better wait for what I am worth. If you're playing it safe, you shouldn't choose me. If you're playing it cool, then you're gonna lose me. 'Cause I want someone who's not afraid to show me their desire. Are you playing for keeps, only for maybes? I wanna be with somebody who will claim me with a light shining in his eyes. Says he's playing with fire. Yeah, he's playing with fire. Oh, he's playing with fire. So don't come sniffing around if you don't wanna be found. You can sit there and let me walk by, but I tend to let sleeping dogs lie. I wanna get the socks knocked off my feet. I wanna generate some serious heat. I wanna stop traffic with our laughter in the street. I guess I'm trying to write a little ode to joy. Si tienes un fuego aquí estoy. I am asking for passion. You got some boy. 'Cause if you're playing it safe, you shouldn't choose me. If you're playing it cool, then you're gonna lose me. I want someone who's not afraid to show me his desire. Are you playing for keeps, only for maybes? I wanna be with somebody who will claim me with a light shining in his eyes. Says he's playing with fire. Yeah, he's playing with fire. Oh, he's playing with fire. I'm gonna move back over there for a couple songs. I don't know if anybody here knows Holly Schroeder and Jane, but they are working on, yeah. They are working on a film. It's going to be an amazing film, kind of a, this is very awkward to talk to you and not look at you, but a film about global warming in Montana. And it's sort of a follow-up to Inconvenient Truth, and they're trying to raise questions about what's going on with our climate in Missoula and Montana, and what we can do locally to try and combat this massive disaster looming of global warming. And they asked me to write a silly sort of song for this film that they're making and to run during the opening credits. And they haven't even actually heard yet what I've written. I just have a little sort of scratch recording that I'm working on. And I thought I'd play it for you tonight. I'm going to end with that one, actually. And so I just wanted to warn you, when you're listening to that, it's not obviously about global warming. It's sort of like every cliched metaphor of getting heated up in a relationship that you've ever heard, but think global warming when you hear it. And and then and know that in the actual recording, it's going to be a duet with me and Jacob Kuntz, actually, who's opening for Randa Johnson this Saturday at the Loft, and he's amazing, and Randa's amazing. You guys should definitely go to that show. I'm going to be there. But first I'm going to sing you a song that's very, very new. It's like, I think I wrote it last week, and it's one of these relationship songs, kind of talking about the difference between imaginary relationships and real relationships. It's called I Would Rather Love You. I could write a story telling all the glories of imaginary loves. I could describe them in detail, how they succeed and how they fail. I can map out every twist of plot, every bend and bump. And no one could take me by surprise or make me open up my eyes. I'd stay safe in a dream of my own making. But there you are in blood and bone, living a story all your own. And I would rather love you. Once I met Prince Charming, and he was so disarming, with his easy smile. He offered me his hand, we walked off into the sand. He said his castle was only a mile away, but we walked on and on forever. We were together until I stopped to read Rosetta Stone. And when I looked up, he was gone, and then I knew that all along I'd been try to add you up to figure out if you're enough. I could multiply and divide. I could put us to the test, hoping we pass so I can rest, forgetting that numbers can lie, lie, lie. I could draw a silhouette of a certain height and width. I could hold you up to it to see if you fit. But there you are in your own skin, asking me to let you in. And I would rather love. Here you are, loving me, a miracle, a mystery, and I want to love you. Thanks. There's going to be lots of goofy noises on this too, like breathing, and Jacob even does a George Bush imitation. It's pretty funny. Baby, you're making me hot, like it or not. When you come to see me, I get steamy, baby. You're raising my temperature. It's not your intention, I'm sure, but it's the fact of the matter. Who turned off the sun in here? Oh, won't you tell me, dear? Who turned off the sun in here? Oh, won't you tell me? Sweetheart, what can I say? Since you say. All of my springs have become summer, sweetheart. I can't cool down since you come around. I'm yearning, I'm burning from kilt to crown. Ooh, turn up the sun in here. Oh, won't you tell me, dear? Ooh, turn up the sun in here. Oh, won't you tell me? This is like scary clowns here. Darling, you caused a heat wave. I'm getting hotter each day. Oh, my mercury's rising, it's surprising. Honey, I can't blame it on you. I think it's something we do. We're making hot weather together. Ooh, turn up the sun in here. Oh, won't you tell me, dear? Ooh, turn up the sun in here. Oh, won't you tell me? This is nice with the red and the yellow lights. It's very funny. So this is when the credits are ending and it fades away into the sunset. Thank you all. Enjoy Erin McEwen.